being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. Then when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. That will be all right.
Hello, Nick Saban Jr.
What's going on? What's going on?
Did you call your daddy and congratulate him?
I called me. Sheila did. He was calling me during the game. You know, he was talking to me during the game.
Man, I'm telling you what, fever just broke for like the 5th time. I'm feeling good. Let's talk about it. Alabama, ULM. Now, we recently on Thursday had Tommy Bowden come on and talk about Terry coming back to Tuscaloosa. But I was expecting a dominant win, but I didn't expect 28 points in the first just in the first quarter alone. You know what I mean? I mean, you had a offensive touchdown. You had a punt block, and then your special teams. I was like, God, jeez Louise. Yeah. I really thought that we was going to have a freaking like PlayStation, Xbox type of moment. You know how like you get so you put it on easy mode and your quarterback.
But hey, we can't forget about that interception either.
Will Anderson, he just something serious.
Hey, he is advertised. Everything is advertised. Even more, man. That dude's on special, man.
Yeah,
he is so special, boy.
I called Spencer and I said, Spencer, are you gonna do a video on tonight's game? And Spencer's like, hell no, we won. I got nothing to bitch about. But now, you and the Rolling Tide crew are kind of like, hey, if we got something that we need to address, but this is good news. Alabama played dominant. Alabama played great.
I agree, Joe. I agree, man. But I'm one of them fans. I even said it on the last show. I said, "Are we spoiled?" I'm too spoiled because it's one of them things that we know we're gonna be the team like Louisiana Monroe. So when I see that, I just need to see consistency. And they started off hot, but there was a lot of inconsistencies through the game. But overall, I'm damn happy. I'm happy that we won though, because we did get to play a lot of players, and that's all that be mattering to me. If we can work on things to play a lot of players, I'm happy.
Look what Spencer put for you. Did you read that?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Spencer. Roll Tide too, bro.
Oh, that's sweet. Why don't y'all get together and rub each other's nipples? I mean, what about me? I got class. I got ethics. Let's see what's going on. Hell no. I said, I'm having a bad day and you don't want me on your show. I know what you said for real, but we're trying to entertain people, Spencer. I didn't want to put that personal business out there. So Nick Jr., I agree. Switch Witch, what's going on?
What's going on?
Switch Witch is in the house. You know what I liked about the game? The fact that after that major I guess everyone call it an embarrassment. I would call it just mental errors. I think Texas is a real good football team.
Yeah.
However, to see them, it was like watching a very crisp Alabama football team come on the field, do what they were supposed to do, win the game. They was at the last 2 minutes, the last 2 minutes, they were on the 5-yard line and they just took a knee. Yeah, I remember calling you like, hey, man, they're taking a knee. They could have gone ahead and did a Steve Spurrier and went ahead and got the 70. But they were like, no, let's get the hell out of here. Ty, come on. But Ty's like, I want to get my touchdown. No, man, come on. Let's go. We got to go home. We got to listen to Dre beats tonight.
I know. Hey, but overall, I'm impressed with what we did. I'm happy. I'm just one of them old Bama fans that used to seeing it in a different way.
Well, I think a lot. You got two types of Alabama fans. You got you got people like you and me that's been Alabama fans all our lives, and then you got those Alabama fans that is spoiled. Well, we're spoiled now too, but I can live the rest of my life. The thing about it is I could really live the rest of my life and not see another national championship, and I will live the rest of my life be okay because
and the reason why you
go ahead
and the reason why you can because you remember what it used to be, back in the 2000s. Like you remember what it was before Saban got there doing that probation era. You remember all this stuff.
Yeah. So
and that's how I am. I remember that.
So most of the people like me who remember the probation era, some college football teams don't even have a national championship. It took Georgia 42 years. Let's go to the chat room real fast. Let's go to the chat room. I see some love here. You know how I am with people who love me. Say what we got here. We got the Gumps with the cupcake. So what? Yeah.
Hey,
but
I got to comment on this, man. Because Tony B.
Go ahead.
Because Tony B. He be talking about the cupcakes, but just because South Carolina is in the SEC, they're a cupcake too. I don't care what nobody say. They are a cupcake too.
Hey, listen. Hey, we beat the old nemesis in Terry Bowden. We had Tommy Bowden on the show just Thursday talking about it. To get Tommy Bowden on here, talk about the history with Terry Bowden, that was something serious. So let's see, we got AJ Jones. AJ, my beautiful.
Roll time, AJ.
I'm gonna leave my wife for her. She loves AJ loves me. Did you hear what happened the other day? About 2 weeks ago?
I think I seen it. Yeah, I was on here.
Yeah.
I wasn't on here, but I seen it. Yeah.
Hey, Waylon and Spencer made me apologize. I said, okay, you can't take. I don't know. I say, hey, I didn't know it was a female. I thought it was a man. I was actually afraid. I thought I was like, man, Brock Lesnar is going to come to Birmingham and whoop my ass. But hey, let's see. Let's see what we got. Hang on, we got more hate. Switch Witch. You idiots like Joey.
Joey, all right with me, man. Joey, all right with me.
I love it. Y'all won, but the offensive line is still struggling to protecting Young. I think the offensive line was better.
But I still think we having a problem with creating separations. That's why Bryce is holding it so long.
Did you see the way Bryce was holding it for like 15 minutes and scored a touch, and then pointed?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that was that's offensive line playing good to me. I didn't see that.
Yeah, the offensive line was better.
Yeah, the Wallace Smith probably saw something because some football fans can see stuff than what some other football fans. Like I consider myself, I can see talent on the football field, but sometimes I don't be looking at everything. And most of this time, at a certain point in time, it was Cocomelon time. The boo-boos was like, Cocomelon. And I was like, well, it's 58 zeros or was something 7. And I was like, okay, we got to put Cocomelon on. See, Spencer said AJ lady. Okay, AJ. AJ smiling. Oh my God. I bet she's hot. I'm gonna be mad as hell if I upsetted a beautiful woman. Let's see. Seth and the Bella. What up, Cal? And let's see. AJ Jones did not matter. You were out of line. She's still talking about it. We're gonna get married. And let's see. We still have a Bill O'Brien in the climate control room calling plays. Well,
yeah.
I don't have a problem with Bill O'Brien. Somebody Stitch Witch. She is fire. Oh my God. Did I upset a hot woman?
Serious.
Oh no. I don't like upsetting hot women now. Ugly women, I'll be like, okay, well, she can get over it, but a hot woman, no. Come to Birmingham, baby. Come to Birmingham and teach me. Like, I'll take that ass whooping. I will learn my lesson. Cause we're gonna have to hook up. My wife is just gonna have to get over it.
Wow, why you crazy?
You can't have Young getting sacked and throwing 2 picks against ULM. That is true.
I agree, Wallace. I agree. And that first interception was really.
Hang on. I got to interrupt you just because of this comment. Let Junior talk, please. All right, go ahead.
And that first interception he threw, it was unacceptable, man.
Yeah,
it was unacceptable.
Yeah, but I mean, he gave his team Dre beats, so it's forgivable.
Is that the problem that we got too much going on in the game? Is that the problem?
I don't really saw it was a problem. I saw we dominated our good high school team.
Yeah, we did. But I'm one of them Bell fans. I'm gonna say what it is. It looked good. I was happy with it. Don't get me. I ain't mad about it. But hey, if I'm gonna criticize other teams and stuff, I gotta criticize Alabama when I see fit.
I am me. Says Junior is cool. Look at you, got fan club. Look at me.
Appreciate you, homie.
Hey, look at me getting all the hate mail and you getting all the sweet lovins. Hey, I hear you, Junior. Welcome to the CTS Sports Room, y'all.
We would have worked out fine in high school because you would have got all the hate from the females and the ones that would hate you. I would just grab them on up. We would have worked out fine.
AJ's like, that's right, Junior. F that guy with the sunglasses and those very expensive and beautiful blinds.
Nah,
I'm here for Nick Saban Jr. But what I want to get to right now, since I am a Auburn hater, let's check out the score to Auburn.
Woo!
Auburn, because you know how much I love Auburn. I love Auburn as much as AJ loves Joey, and that's a lot of love. So let's check this out. Let me see scores. Where's Auburn at? Where's that stupid ass? Oh, 41-12.
Yeah. And see, and I'm one of them different fans too, man. I actually want everybody that we have to play. I want them to be undefeated until we play them. But Man, Auburn, yeah, they sucked it up, man. They sucked it up bad today.
At home.
And that's one of the hardest places to play. But it's that not today.
Oh my goodness gracious! They still over there probably. If you ever been to like an Auburn game, even after they lose, they go around, they mope, and there's like, they go and sing this stupid ass song. I'm still love to be an Auburn Tiger. And I'm like, motherfucker, you lost. And then they start pounding each other on the back and like lovey-dovey and like start touching each other. And like, dude, I'm not today.
Hey, sometimes all they have is them, so that you gotta give them that. All they have is them sometimes.
Yeah, but y'all remember 2013, right? That's exactly what they do. They go somewhere in the past. I'm just gonna say this: 2013 was a great moment for you. You won the SEC championship, but y'all celebrate this guy Chris Davis. You celebrate him, but y'all don't fail to mention that the two plays that cost you the national championship was from guess who? Chris Davis. But y'all don't bring that shit up. Chris Davis hit the. But let's talk about that national championship game when Chris Davis screwed up those two plays. No, we don't talk about that. I want to be a Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.
That's fun.
I see Spencer's like, Spencer's getting on the hate train. He's trying to be part of the cool crowd. Joey, you going to talk about Bama's game today? We just did. Let's say we got a question. What about those interceptions? So what about those interceptions, Waylon? Let's talk more about those interceptions.
Unacceptable, sir. That was unacceptable. But it is what it is. But what I was happy today to see the offense, the running backs are able to move the ball today, though. They ran the ball pretty good today. But like I said, the only issue I really had with this game is inconsistency. They started off, besides that interception in the first interception Bryce threw, they came out strong, but it seemed like the momentum died down later on in the game.
So let's talk about this real fast. Let's go to the third quarter real fast. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. I got my notes here. Let's go to the third quarter. Jamar Gibbs, 37-yard pass from Bryce Young. And then Williams, 10-yard run in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, Brian Branch, 68-yard punt return. And they was talking about during the game, number one was trying his best to get that touchdown. And then this kid comes off the bench and gets that touchdown. I was like, wow. Trey Sanders representing 6 yards touchdown. I mean, it's
Spencer, I agree. Bad reason. I'm saying the same. Is that NIL stuff starting to affect what we do on the field? I'm wondering the same thing. But overall, I think Bryce is gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right in the end.
I think it's just gonna be a testament of the season. Who we got next week? That's the question we needed. Oh shit! It's gonna be another blowout. Okay.
Vanderbilt's still Vanderbilt, but they are playing better now. This season they are playing better.
Didn't they lose today?
I can't remember. I know at one point they had came back. I think they had came back at one point, but I don't know if they in the end that they win or not.
But they played North Illinois.
But yes, they did. But usually in the past, they still lose to that team, though. You know.
Hold on. Look at this. More love for me. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is Joey. You can talk about that true freshman or today's game. Didn't we just talk about that? We literally talked about that like 5 minutes ago, like 2 seconds ago.
But on special teams with the punt return, we did good today. But when I seen what was going on, all they told me is Louisiana Monroe punt team sucks. Because Kool-Aid could have broke 1,000 times. Then soon Brian Branch get in the game. Brian Branch broke.
We're about to get off this game. I mean, this game is past tense. What more do you want? We can't beat them again.
We can't beat them again. I just need to see consistency from this point on, man,
Yeah, I agree.
Like, with this game, I don't care about no score. I just wanted to see execution and consistency and better wide receiver play, like better play all around. But we gonna get that from them. But this game, I just seen inconsistency. Bryce came out with the interception, but the defense came out hot. Later on, the momentum started to die down, But they end up picking it up. They kept going through. And that is just part of because of. I don't think Louisiana, they're not going to hang with Alabama right now. They're not. So my concern is, can we do this against Arkansas, Tennessee, Ole Misses? The games that are really going to matter for us.
Joe, we need a format. Before we get on the show, we said we'll talk about today's game, and then we're going to talk about next week's game. Did not I say that, Nick Saban Jr.?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay. They're hating on me. They're hating on me. How do you know I'm in charge of the show today? How do you know Nick Saban Jr. is not in charge of the show? I got everybody every time. You know what it is? It's when we do good. It's Spencer, it's Nick Saban Jr., it's everybody did great. And then when we do bad, it's because of the guy with the big head and sunglasses. That's exactly what it is. It's like they talked to my mom before she passed away. It's like, hey, blame him. It's cool.
But I agree with Spencer though. We got better play, but once we got the lead, it seemed like we kind of let up a little bit. And I don't care who we play, man. That's what I used to tell my son. I said, I don't care who in front of you, bro. I don't care how big, how small it is. You got to dominate the whole game. I don't care if it is a little 3'3" kid in front of you. If he in front of you, you better dominate his ass, bro. And don't let up, because soon you let up, they will expose your weakness.
That's true. That's very true. Is you can't focus and stay on top of it because, listen, this is a conversational piece. I'm not only talking to Nick Saban. Nick Saban's not only talking to me. I'm also talking to the audience. Nick Saban's talking to the audience. And we've got things we want to talk about. We got things we want to be heard. So it's not that we're not on topic and not staying focused. It's just that this is a conversation piece. You can listen and put your input in. Look, you can put whatever comment you want on here, ladies and gentlemen. You can put hate mail. You can put F Joey, and we're going to talk about it. This is what this type of show is. I don't hide from negative comments. I love negative comments. Matter of fact, put all the negative comments you want about me. I don't care. But this is a focus piece about not only today's game, but next week's game. Because now we got to move forward. We got to move forward to Vanderbilt. We got to move forward to that blowout to Vanderbilt, in which it will be a blowout. Hey, that's not a mistake. Let's not go ahead and talk and say that we're not going to. It's going to be a tough game. It's not going to be a tough game. It's going to be a blowout. Don't you agree, Nick Saban?
Tomorrow, what, next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a blowout because they still Vanderbilt. But I will say Vanderbilt is playing better, though. I'm going to stick to that. I don't know how better they're going to play next week, but I am seeing Vanderbilt play better now. I can say that.
But Vanderbilt's better. It's not like Alabama's better.
It's true. That's true. That is true. But it's still better for Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Yeah,
See, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm trying to get out of that. Get out of that. We're gonna kill everybody out too, because I went into that game thinking like, oh, this is Texas. This is just a name. This is not the old Texas. This is now Texas. And
yeah,
you know,
me too.
that game humbled me as a fan.
Yeah, but you know, the question is, which I haven't looked at the Texas scores yet. I haven't really seen. I didn't watch Texas, and I don't know if they played yet or not. But the question was: is Texas a good team, or did we just play very bad? And either way
Okay.
you put it, the scoreboard, you can play very. It's like something like you I MMA fighter. I heard Chael Sonnen said, you could be in a good mood, bad mood. You could be in the best shape. You could be motivated or non-motivated. The fact is, you and me are going to get in the cage and we're going to fight, and the better man's going to win. So Alabama could be unmotivated that day. But the fact is, you got on a football field to place a battle, and you played like that. Yeah. And Texas took advantage. So it automatically tells me that Texas is a great football team. And Texas is on its way up.
And I did say that on one of the last shows, that has Alabama taking a step back, or are teams getting better? Me personally, I think that teams are getting better personally. And you got to think about a team like Texas. They got a good head coach that is a great offensive mind with other good coaches around him. They said once during that game that they had 3 months to prepare. So I'm speaking on me. I had to be crazy thinking that we're going to go in there and blow them out with all that on their side. And plus, they got good athletes. It is what it is, you know. So me personally, I just think that teams are getting better. But it showed me a lot from an Alabama team that was still able to overcome that game, you know. That showed a lot of resilience to still come out on top during the game with all that went on.
Let's move to the chat. Miss AJ Jones, the lovely Miss AJ Jones. At least we didn't give up any points. 7 points, but you know, she's right. You know, ULM looked like that offense looked like a junior high school team facing, you know, the freaking Minnesota Vikings. You know, it looked like these little small kids playing this big tough adult Alabama team. And you know, they got 7 points, but does that? I mean,
and I'm gonna say this, AJ. Yeah, they did. They gave us 7 points, but I'm gonna kind of agree with you on this. That after that, they did not score anymore. We did stop them. So yes, I got to see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy to see that.
She's gonna have that AJ is gonna be carrying my last name pretty soon. See, we got another comment. You can say, okay, move on. You get to who's Nick Saban? Did you get offended?
No, I don't know.
Offended.
No, I didn't. He probably talking to you though.
He must not know me because I don't get offended by anything.
No, I guess you talking about when you address the chat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we got
having a conversation.
I am dogging Joey. I know, Spencer. I know you love me. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Which running back big today? Oh, well, Gibbs looks.
I'm gonna tell you. I like the Roydale Williams. I know he was in when he was in, but Roydale Williams, hey, that was solid. And Jamarian Miller, Marion, whatever his name is, he was like the fifth straight, the dude after Trey Sanders, him. But I like the Roydale Williams. All of them looked good though. They looked good today.
You know, Wallace Smith, he's starting to get my respect because he's making a lot of good points. I don't know necessarily this is going to be true, but Vanderbilt is still an SEC team. So you can't never. It's like what Spencer just said earlier in the show. Any given Saturday, y'all going to beat Vanderbilt, but y'all gonna have to work to do it. You know, I think Wallace Smith really knows football. I don't know. Got anything else to say about that? I mean, I hope you're wrong. I hope it is like today. And just they go on the field and put Dre Beast on their ears and
You so crazy. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you though, man, how stressful it is watching it. I like to see Alabama get challenged though, man, because like I said, if they can overcome it, they show you what type of players they are. But I like to see Alabama get challenged. It's stressful in the moment. I hate it during the moment, but in the end, I'm like, yeah, we overcame though. Because last year, if you think about last season, we had a whole bunch of struggle wins. But the struggle win led us to the SEC championship with the win and the national championship.
That reminds me, we need to get Jermaine Funnyman back on the show. I had him since 2021.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you, this morning I've been going back and watch your old shows. I just watched that one this morning.
Yeah, we got two. Tell you a story. He was my third interview, but he was supposed to be my second interview. And that just shows you what type of guy he was. That Birmingham thing just happened. He was going to be my second one.
Okay.
And we had like 8 subscribers. And he said yes. And I was like, that was cool. I had to get a follow-up. So that's how I met Stingray. And I interviewed him, talking, whining and crying about some Mississippi State made fun of me. I was like, okay. And then Jermaine Funnyman came back on, man, and we worked together during that interview. And then he came on in 2021. But if you go, you go on my Facebook page, all his videos from like 2015 are posted. All the couch videos.
Yeah.
Spencer said KB has a little Jimmy. Category black guy's a little Jimmy.
Hey, so you haven't said KB got a ball that he drew a little face on, and what it is
that's little Jimmy.
It's supposed to be like an imposter Georgia fan, and he said, "I got you."
Well, you gotta have a bigger head than that. Let's see. Okay, we saw that one. I'm a little behind because snaps. Okay, we gotta skip some of these, y'all. I stopped watching at half. AJ Jones says she stopped watching the game at halftime. Honestly, I did too, AJ, because the boo-boos were getting frustrated and they were ready to watch Cocomelon. And when that Cocomelon calls, it's time. AJ again. But we had 2 to their 1 interception. They had more rushing attempts. But total yards, we were 509 to their 1. AJ knows her shit. Okay, AJ. You're already starting to be able to send me a picture at CTS Sports Room. Hey, a woman that loves football. A woman that loves football. Come on.
Yeah,
at CTS Sports Room on Twitter. Yes. You won't regret it, AJ. Okay, I gotta pass some of these up. K-Mac, I watch every down. Row, motherfucking Tide row. I hear you, K-Mac. All right, so what's going on, Saban? Let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. What's your final thoughts about today, and what's your thoughts about next Saturday, Vanderbilt?
Say it again.
I said we're gonna have to go ahead and start wrapping this up. What's your final thoughts about today's game? And what's your final thoughts about? What's your upcoming thoughts about this game coming up against Vanderbilt?
So my final thoughts about the game is overall we did well. I was happy to see what we seen, and I just want to see consistency from here on out. That's all I'm asking for, consistency. If we're gonna suck on a consistent basis, let's suck on a consistent. Not do that for real, but I just want to see consistency. And the next upcoming game, I thought we're gonna take care of business as usual, but we don't need to take them lightly because, like I said, Vanderbilt is playing better than I ever seen them play. Do beat Alabama player? No, but any given Saturday, it can happen.
I see. I am me trying to steal my woman. Everybody loves. Hey, I am me. No, that's mine. You better stop.
Hey, but Wallace Smith had put something in the comments about the reason why he said we need to play. We're gonna have to play work for it for Vanderbilt because our offensive line is sus. And I said we did better at offensive line today, but like I say, I can't really judge it off of Louisiana Monroe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we got to start playing the Tennessee, Arkansas, these games coming up. Do you think LSU is still a contender? I do.
I wish I knew the score right now.
I can get it real fast. Hang on one second.
Spencer said, Nick Saban Jr., please bring Little Joey to meet Little Jimmy Tuesday night.
Oh, I'll be loving Rolling with the Tide. What y'all been doing with Rolling with the Tide?
Hey, man, that thing be putting on some numbers up there, too, I see.
Hey, yeah. Hey, it's because when you got great people doing stuff, but them Thursday night shows, when you got that big head asshole, nobody wants to see him.
Hey, man, but you be bringing some people on that show, man. Like, before I even basically met you, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at the show, I'm like, dang, how the heck you getting these people on here? I'm like,
you asked?
Yeah. Hey, that was I recently just told somebody. I was telling my brother about it because he was like, dang, he be getting some people. I said, I wonder how they get people like that because he was like, I know they won't pay. I said, you know what I realized? Sometimes it's just a simple ask.
Well, we did pay, Ricky Morton and Sean, back when we was in the interview room, we did just to get started. I paid Sean Cannon. If you don't know who Sean Cannon is, he's the guy. He was the bad guy in Karate Kid Part 3 and played in General Hospital. And Ricky Morton was a professional wrestler with the Rock and Roll Express. So yeah, we did start paying, but then after a while, we cut that out. I think when we started becoming more of a, got the subscribers up to over 1,000, we was like, nah, we're not paying no more because those guys. I'm not Ricky Morton and Sean Cannon, great guys. I had Sean Cannon on twice. And I wish I would call him right now and ask him to come back on because he was on Cobra Kai season 5. But we love Ricky. Yeah, Ricky Morton was fun to talk to. Go ahead. While I'm trying
to your question about LSU. I don't think they're a contender this year. No, not this year.
I can't find it. I guess did they play already?
They should be playing against Mississippi State.
Damn, I can't find it down.
He said the score. Wyatt Smith said the score is 13-7. 13-10 now. It's Mississippi State 13-10.
Joey got broke and couldn't pay no more.
I understand that though. If that is true, I feel it.
I can't argue with that.
Looks hard. I get it.
Times are hard. But while let's go ahead and get a big shout out to. We got to wrap this up. He came back. He came back to see us.
Yeah,
we gave him a going away present. Thank you, Terry, for the memories. I love your brother, Tommy. Tommy, you talk about having people on here. Tommy, I can get Tommy right now. Call him up. If he ain't doing anything, he'll come on. That don't mean that you need to abuse it. Some people like Al Burgess. I talk a lot of crap about Auburn, but I can call Al Burgess up. And he'll come on. Tommy Bowden is the same guy, and you got Matt Caddell. You got some people that will just, hey, I'll come on. But then some people you got to really fight for. It's like, hey, we got But with that said, Tuesday nights, let's go ahead and get to it. Tuesday nights, you get to see Nick Saban Jr. You get to see Spencer. You get to see William Bryant. We get to see Waylon and the one and only Kangaroo Black on Rolling with the Tide Tuesday nights, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. We couldn't afford Stingray no more. We couldn't put up with his bullshit no more. That's what that shit was. But we sit there. AJ, don't do that. AJ, you're breaking my heart, girl. AJ. What about Joey? Love Joey.
Waylon does make me feel like I'm in the presence of a celebrity, though. I ain't gonna lie.
He came on the show when we did a show one time. He came up with stacks of cash, like you see in the movies. And
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, can I have $20?
I just need just a little bit of it.
Yeah, he'll be on the phone talking to his money, but oh man, I hope my fever ain't coming back. It broke earlier, and that's why I came on. AJ loves some Godfather. So Rolling with the Tide, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. You get to see all these guys. They don't give a damn. Everything's TVMA. They don't care what they got to say. They'll say what they need to say. They don't care. And then on Thursday night, you got the smoke. If you want that smoke, you can show up on Thursday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We'll have guests. Or I'll just be on talking. Last show, we had Tommy Bowden and Juju from the Slump Buster podcast. So you never know who's going to be on the smoke. I had one time, me and Kangaroo Black interviewed Cam Newton. Did you see that episode?
Yeah, I did. Y'all funny too. hey, but I'm gonna tell you how much I believe in you and stuff. When the title was up there, I was like, how in the hell did he get Cam Newton? Cause I be watching your old shows. I'm like, shit, it ain't no reason for me not to believe it.
I miss the interview days. I do. I miss the interview days. I miss, interview that Rebecca Love, the porn star, interviewing Jarrett Dixon from I always wanted to, but create a channel in my mom's name and then have a Playboy model and a porn star.
I just seen that one like last week too. I was like, wow, how in the hell?
Yeah. I didn't know she was a porn star. I knew her from I knew that she was on those Tuesday, the Showtime Cinemax. Back when I was a kid.
Yeah, you sneak and watch it.
Yeah, and I knew she was doing that. I didn't know that she actually did legitimate porn.
Bust stepping, yeah.
Yeah, and then it's kind of weird. I don't want to say this. The Skinemax, AJ. It's kind of weird, but while you're talking to her, you realize that at one point in time in your teenage life that
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. I'm guilty.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there like when I was talking to her, I was kind of like, trying to be like professional. Yeah, me and my wife, we can go out and have a good time and do it. And then I'm thinking in the back of my head while this interview is going on, like I can't, I actually did it while watching her. And
I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Guilty. Y'all did it too. But 7 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. Rolling with the Tide. Check those guys out. Also, let's give some love to our friends who don't give us love, but Justin will probably be watching. You didn't say nothing about the Bama Standard. Go to watch the Bama Standard on TDA. Steve M. Smith, who still has me blocked for no apparent reason. Don't know why. Just has me blocked. Won't call me. But got Steve M. Smith, Marvin Constant, Steve Brown, Justin Riley, and occasionally a Bo Scarborough. Then you got my man Jonathan Lewis, who almost cost us a game at Alabama. Go check him out. Ty Hayes, He'll still call me every Thursday to give me an excuse why he can't be. I was like, dude, you're not even the host. You're not on the show no more. Yeah, but this week I can't. I'm like, okay, dude. And of course, go check out our man Kangaroo Black doing big things on his channel. So with that said, we're going to chat in. Justin, who really?
Hey, matter of fact, on me and Kangaroo Black, we went live today a little bit before halftime. Yeah, just a little bit.
Look what AJ put.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I seen it.
That's a good one. All right. Well, last words, Nick Saban, because we got to go because my COVID's coming back and I feel hot.
Yep. This week is over. Let's focus on this week and let's keep rolling. Roll Tide.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, win or lose, Penn State. I don't even know what to say. I mean,
and it made me so mad with another team out of another conference that come beat up on the SEC like that. I'm like,
well, we don't consider Auburn SEC. I mean, it is what it is. I guess it's basically the best thing to say is, hey, Auburn fans, win or lose, your football team, it's impossible to underestimate y'all. And we are out. Catch y'all later. Have a good night.